I got a call from the FBI and they told me they'd been advised by their superiors to offer me U.S. Marshal protection. These activists, I prefer to refer them as terrorists, but they had put my name on a hit list, a deadly dozen list they called it, which included 2 physicians from each of 6 regions in the country, and I was one of them. We sued these people. The lead attorney was Maria Vullo, and she said, "You realize we're probably never going to collect any money out of this." And I said, "Oh, I know that, but I just want the chance to kick these people in the knees." So I did. The case was the doctrine of true threat. That is, would a reasonable person take your words as being a legitimate threat against your life? This deadly dozen list was issued on the heels of 2 assassinations of physicians, and both of those people had had a very similar in format wanted poster put out on them. This case was highly controversial at the time and generated a tremendous amount of publicity. And in the middle of all this, a bunch of protesters came out to my home, which frightened me, and at the time I had 2 small boys in the house. I didn't want a concealed weapon, I didn't want a handgun in the house, but I did go out and get the bulletproof vest, which I wore for several years after that. And we had to go through what to do in case of hostile fire. What do they do? Where do you go? Something, you don't really want to talk to your kids about. The defense attorney was affiliated with the Roman Catholic Church, and Catholic hospitals are a very large provider of medical care, particularly in this region. This anti-abortion activism comes out from a weird coalition of the Roman Catholic Church and the evangelical Christians, which, before historically had been at each other's throats, and now on this issue they can get together. And the Catholic Church has the money, and the evangelicals have the foot soldiers. A fair number of doctors are opposed to abortion on moral grounds, and the professional organizations are worried about losing membership, of course. And so doctors are being murdered, and my professional association, the American Academy of Family Physicians, wouldn't take a stand on the issue. The jury, in their wisdom, decided that indeed this constituted a true threat, and we were awarded at the time the largest civil judgment ever in the history of Oregon, of which I've collected about $2,000, I guess. So I didn't get rich off of it.
And then I'm going to have you lay all the way back. You're doing so amazing.
I find the work very gratifying. For many women, they find it an empowering experience. For many women, it's the first time they've ever been allowed to make a decision on their own. So I'm not apologetic. In fact, I'm bragging about it. I think I do a good job, a necessary service for people when the rest of the community, much of the rest of the medical community is shying away.